To the ICC Academy, oval number 1, where we have Dubai Daredevils with an almighty run chase, 213 runs required. They have to go at 10.65 per over against a very, very strong Future Mattress side. A very important game for both sides, desperate for victory. And let's see what the openers for Dubai Daredevils can produce. Abhay Jotin, he's in good touch, got a score in the previous match, but it's been 3-4 days since they've been out there in the middle, under the glare of the spotlights. Let's see if they can step up to the mark. So it's going to be Mohammad Nashif, Saipile and Abhay Jotin to open up. Plenty of new ball options for Future Mattress, but it's going to be Akif Raja taking the new ball from the cricket net's end. Big target to chase, but you still have to go through your processes. Nashir, only 14 runs in the tournament, so he'll certainly be looking for a big score. It's a good batting track. We saw the number of maximums hit by Future Mattress. You can certainly look to hit through the line on the up. 1 wicket in the tournament so far for Raja Akifullah Khan. Excellent economy rate considering he bowls in the power play with the new nut. Ringfield on the offside. There is a deep third in place and of course a deep fine leg. So perhaps plenty of chin music. He's moving a bit to his right towards deep square. Let's see how close the Daredevils can get, or can they even get over the mark. They've played 2 matches in the tournament so far, won 1 and lost 1. So they need the 2 points in this game. Here we go. Solidly played off the front foot by Nashif. That'll give him a lot of confidence. HAIDER Ali fielding at cover. Very talented, skillful left arm spinner. And a very talented and skillful commentator coming into the comm box alongside me. It's Neil Ojha. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Ahmed. I actually wait for you to compliment one of the players and I slide in so that the compliment slides on to me as well.
Akif Raja steaming in. Oh, pulled over mid-wicket. Long chase for Mohammad Usman. That got him warmed up.
Well, yeah, the kind of batting that he did, didn't expect him to come in and go whacking. But did really well. Mohammad Usman has changed his style of play from someone who used to play to build the innings, and now changed the dynamics of the game with his flamboyance.
Well, that is the demand of T20 cricket for you. No longer can you be just an accumulator at 4 or 5. You need to bat at a strike rate of 130 plus. This man can certainly do that. Abhay Jotin already has a 50 to his name in the tournament. Strike rate is very good as well. So he is the kingpin of this Daredevils batting lineup. Fished at that one. Pacey delivery from Akif. And within the tram lines.
You're right. Inviting him to go outside the off stump. And when you do that, you're technically making the batter play according to your abilities and not to his. That's a very smart way of doing it.
Well, the shot was on considering the backward point and cover fielder are up, but you need to get in line with the ball too. Hooked away this time and just falling short of the deep fine leg. It's going to be Muhammad Azhar cleaning up. They will pick up 2 though.
A couple of runs there, making them run for their runs, literally. 5 on the board. Nashir Saipillai 3, Abhay Jotin 2.
Well, they're certainly fearless. They're not worried about the reputations of these Future Mattress players. A lot of them regular UAE internationals. Mohammad Wasim, Akif Raja, Aryan Lakra, Mohammad Usman. The list goes on and on. Played solidly off the back foot. Shy at the stumps from Amjad goal. That was close.
Well, yeah, they did well. A direct hit maybe would have got the game going. But that's something that we'll have to wait and watch. One more delivery to go. cannot afford to lose wickets for sure, the White Daredevils.
Interestingly, Akif is looking to bowl that hard length. Usually a swing bowler gets a beautiful outswinger going, excellent seam and wrist position. Solidly behind that is Nasher. 6 for none after the first over. It's going to be Rohan Mustafa sharing the new nut with Akif Raja, coming in from the football ground end. 3 wickets so far in the tournament for Ronnie. Excellent economy rate.
He is one of those members of the side that has immense amount of experience. He's bowling the medium pace, I believe, yeah.
Oh, it's another top edge. Fine leg is up. And good chase put on there by the fielder. It's Akif Raja himself. Well, he's nicely warmed up. And they will pick up 2. So, like you mentioned, jack of all trades. He can do anything and everything with the ball, Rohan Mustafa.
You're right. He'll bowl his quick off breaks. He'll bowl seam up. What he wants to deliver.
Belted hard, straight, past the mid-on. And it will skip away down the slope for a boundary. Good intent from Abhay Jotin. Not out of the sweet spot, but got enough of it. And played dead arrow straight.
You're right. It's important for the batters to get on top of bowlers right away, because you wouldn't have enough opportunities otherwise, especially in the power play. Try and get as many as you can.
Down the leg side, flying take there from SHAH. Did that hit something on the way?
That looks like it went off the hip.
Well, a muted appeal there. It was only Wasi who was interested. Oh, it's another top edge. And just beyond Akif Raja once again. An action replay from Abhay Jotin. He does fancy himself with the hook shot, but he's only connected once.
Well, yeah. Wanting to go big. Again, no connection. And Akif has been put on task. He's a fast bowler, mind you. He was sent there at the fine leg to get some rest.
Upish drive. Mohammad Wasim, one of the outstanding fielders in the UAE. Look at that throw. That's absolutely brilliant.
Oh yeah, he's a fantastic player. Absolute joy to watch him. And so is he, Rohan Mustafa.
Well, the best part about Wasim's fielding is that he enjoys his fielding. He transmits that positive energy to his teammates. Oh, down the leg side, that's a filthy delivery. And Nasher has picked up a boundary.
Well, yes, that one erring in line and punished. Beautifully done. 4 runs to end the over. End of 2 overs, and the score on board is 19 without loss.
Akif Raja continues his spell. Solidly behind that is Abhay. Good organized technique, and he has a good chemistry with Nasher. Quick drop and run there within the circle. That's what you need to do. You don't want these bowlers to pin you down, build that run rate pressure on you.
Are you right? Not important and not necessary. You have to go take charge, take the responsibility. Required run rate just slightly under 11.
Yeah, the only way you'll get close to that is with a solid start. Flashed at that one. This time slightly fuller from Akif. And I'm just wondering why Rohan Mustafa has chosen to bowl seam up today. He does have Umair Ali Khan, very experienced all-rounder. He could bowl with the new nut as well. Mohammad Wasim, we've seen in the past, bowled medium fast when required. Ali Shan Sharfu is an option too.
They've got options. Got a serious playing 11 with a bunch of good cricketers sitting out, rested today. Aryan Lakra, a very handy spinner.
Yeah, they have Aryan, Haider Ali, Muhammad Azhar, plenty of talent. All of these names familiar to anyone who follows the UAE domestic scene regularly. Top performers. Nasir once again getting the dancing boots on, but couldn't quite make the connection. So it's really an embarrassment of riches for future Mattress. And credit goes to their owner Adil Mirza. He's built a very strong squad. He's hunting for silverware this season, and rightly so, especially with such an astute captain like Rohan Mustafa. A natural born winner he is. Down the leg side, good work by Wasi. He saved a certain boundary there.
Well, yes, stealing runs, and that's a good approach. Good call by Abhay, the non-striker, keeping an eye on the ball, and whenever the ball goes behind square, it's always the non-striker's call.
And of course, a lot of these UAE lads will be looking to put on a serious face with the strength and conditioning coach keeping an eagle eye on them from the sidelines. He was competing against them earlier in the night. Picked up over mid-on. Yes, just about clears him. And no chance for Mohammad Usman. That's a well-calculated shot from Abhay.
Yeah, the fielder was inside the 30-yard. All he had to do was clear him, and he does that cleanly, and the ball does the rest. Mohammad Usman, not the fastest in the outfield, 25 without loss after 3.
Well, now he switched to off break and hammered down the ground by Nasir. There is a long on in place. Aryan Lakra posted. So just mixing it up, keeping it interesting. That's what Ronnie loves to do. He'll always keep you on the tip of your toes. A beautiful shot over extra cover. That was screamed for 4.
Beautifully played. Runs coming, a lot of cheers for the batting side. The poor delivery, way outside the off stump, just marginally around the wide marker.
Very sweet timing from Abhay Jotin. He's a man in form. And rightly so, the Daredevils making some noise. They took plenty of hammer in the first innings. Now they've got one of their own, dishing it out.
Well, yeah, it is incredible to see so much cricket happening around here in this part of the world.
Well, I think we are the very few rare countries that actually benefited from the COVID pandemic in terms of cricket. It's grown exponentially over the last 2 years. There are tournaments being live streamed and competed in all over the UAE. And that's raised our standards, that's raised our awareness. And that has paid immediate dividends with the UAE national side making it to the World T20 qualifiers, competing well for Mission 2023 as well. Pulled away. That's a monstrous hit over cow corner for 6.
Humongous is the word. That'll give them a lot of confidence. A half tracker waited for the ball and hit them with muscle, maximum.
Well, that's not just any ordinary bowler. That's Rohan Mustafa. You're smacking for 6. And you can see all the Daredevils on their toes. 38 for none.
Way from you to cut. Not try and cut it from close to the body. Always a chance for the ball to stem into the stumps.
That's much better. Finds the gap behind point. It's a big chase for Akif Raja. And easily timed from Nasha Saipile.
Well, that's right. Runs coming in. Little bit of big run offer.
Into the gap beautifully. Pushing hard. I must say that he's been taken to task today in the field.
Yeah, he's had to put in a lot of extra yards for sure. He's been in high traffic areas. The ball is just following him. Not a good start for Haider Ali. Way too short and wide. It's a very good start for the Daredevils. Once again, playing very close to that front pad. You have to be careful. He's always shaping up for that back cut, that glide behind point. And now Haider Ali is hunting for that front pad. He's setting you up for the armor.
42 without loss. Playing across the line will get a single. Risky.
Yeah, I think he read it there. Just nicely clipping it around the corner. Good contest so far between bat and ball. Fascinating contest. Flicked away over square leg by Abhay. Big chase for Mohammad Azhar. And they'll run on the throw. Good positive intent.
Well, yeah, you need to understand the man who's fielding to take chance on the arm. Azhar throwing from one of the longest part of the boundary obviously would give them a chance to take that single.
And this time he goes over extra. A princely looking lofted shot for 4. Beautiful batting, Abhay Jotin.
Well, yeah, he's hitting them all around the park. Beautifully done. Lofted drive. 4 runs to end the over. 49 without loss in 5.